Not that you're seeing any of it, because you're not, because we haven't got a stream yet. I haven't got any noise either. I don't know why. So ID have got this, Uranus is going to go down, and then just Jupiter and the Mouse is last man standing, and we've missed all of it. There goes Uranus, leaving Jupiter as the last man standing. He's a one-shot though. Not that you can see, because, well, you can't, can you? Because of the delay. I don't know what's going on with YouTube today. I really don't. And ID turning over there. GSM, and that was probably the worst game I've ever commentated in my entire career. But it is best of 5, and again, I'm trying to get everything sorted, guys, but it's just not working out as I expected. I don't know where the noise has gone. I can't sort that out now. I've got to sort that out later. I have no idea where the noise has gone. Everything's playing up. Everything is playing up. Oh, this is so bad. This is just so bad. Unbelievably bad. Come on, go live. Damn you, YouTube. Just go live. I don't know why it's not going live, but YouTube won't go live. Oh. Talk about exasperation. This is exasperation of a massive, massive order. Finally. Anyway, here we are on Oasis Palms. I'm sorry for the lack of game noise. I don't know where it's gone. It's just not connecting for some reason, and yeah, I'm all flustered. So ID are well, ID have got a Kranwagen ×3, a T22, an two E5s, and a Vickers. As you can see there, we have GSM with 2 IS4s, 2 Kranwagens, a T22, and 2 E5s. Anyway, let's try and get back to some normality. And already we have ID. They are 2-0 up, by the way. Moving out with Camp on there in the Vickers, trying to push down onto 7 Ruler, who's going towards the C cap. You can see the rest of GSM. They are lined up between the B and the A caps, with just 7 Ruler here out on his own. But he does have 2 Kranwagens of Uranus and Saturn just in the background. Now here come the Kranwagens being led by Lanny. Campon, they should be able to push now onto 7 Ruler here. He is isolated. As I said, there are Kranwagens behind. Let's just rotate round a little bit. That's a big engine fire. Down goes 7 Ruler. That's a blow. He was isolated, however, and Radioactive is also isolated for ID here in the middle area. Now already you can see Jupiter GSM and the T22 dropping into that A cap. He is going to get support from 7 Glock and Uranus, but already they are behind on the points. Not because of any bases, although ID have now capped the C cap, mainly because they lost a tank in so far as 7 ruler, and it's just madness. So anyway, here comes 7 Glock trying to push towards the A-cap. Radioactive not spotting him, but he has spotted 7 Notebook. And if we just pull back a bit, you'll see Campon's rushing in there, active duty. Lanny's just holding it the back along with Last Hope for me in the other Kranwagen. Active duty's turned up, Radioactive's turned up. IDS is just on the far side here. Anyway, so moving down to Campon in Radioactive, here they are at the B cap, not dropping in just yet because there are too many tanks there for them to drop in. If we just rotate round, you'll see the way GSM are lining up. GSM still got a lot of hard work to do. They are a tank down. 7 Glock is going to be pushed by looks on it. IDS is active duty. That's a great shot in from Radioactive. And 7 Glock is in serious trouble here. He is going down. He is basically a, wow, 1.5 shot. 1 shot if IDS can get a good roll into him. He can't. He does max roll though. But now 7 Glock is a 1 shot. And it's all going to be over for 7 Glock. Meaning that, oh, that's a big miss from IDS. We'll go back to that later. Now we have Pluto in the IS-4 pushing in, but the rest of GSM dropping down, trying to push on to Last Hope for me. That's Saturn Uranus. 7 Glock finally goes down, and so does Last Hope for me. But Pluto is now in serious trouble. Down goes Pluto, leaving the Kranwagens an E5 and a T22. Saturn's coming around to try and put some pressure onto Radioactive. Radioactive now 1 shot, but Saturn is now on his long reload. Down goes Radioactive. Now they're looking to push onto both Notebook. Down goes Notebook. Jupiter is a little bit out of it, trying to capture that C-cap against Lanny. Perelica is going to come round and try to help him out. Yeah, he gets 1 shot into him. They're both on a reload. Lanny and Jupiter. Perelica comes in to help out there, so we leave that. Saturn is now looking worse for wear. He's now a 1 shot. Saturn is going. Oh, that's a big track. IDS today just not landing those shots. IDS goes down to Uranus. However, active duty and Campon are there to sort Uranus out. Uranus desperately trying to get out of there, and he does. He's the last man standing. Kranwagen of active duty comes around. Campon in the Vickers, be able to put a good shot in, and he'll be able to get 1 more in, no doubt, into the back. No, he rams him instead. So there we go. So, ID winning straight 3-0 against GSM. Maybe now I can try and sort out the blimmin' game sound. I don't know why there are sound issues, but there are. So bear with me. I'm going to play a replay, mate, hopefully. I'll play a replay. And just bear with me while I try and sort out this game noise, because it's disappeared somewhere. Ugh. Let me try and get this game sound back. I don't know where it's gone. Right, so just watch this for the moment. It's going to be a bit quiet, but not much I can do about it, guys, until I can try and get this sorted. I don't know why it's done what it's done. Everything was working fine earlier, and then all of a sudden, boom, everything sort of went wrong. I don't know why. I have no idea why. maybe it's back. Maybe I got it sorted. Can you now hear the game noise? It's probably a bit loud. Maybe you can hear the game noise now? Can you now hear the game noise? I think it may be resolved. I'm not sure. I am not sure, but I think it may be resolved. I don't know what was going on today. It's all going completely mad. And I mean completely mad. It's just, yeah, it's just gone craziness. I don't know. YouTube, OBS and all game noise. Just massive technical issues across the board. So really sorry about that. Not much I could do about it, guys, I'm afraid. The irony is I start the stream like 35, 40 minutes before the stream goes live, and then we were getting to the point where it was going live, then YouTube wasn't showing it, and then all the game noise dropped, and then OBS started losing packet lots left, right and centre, and then everything just crashed. YouTube crashed first, then that crashed OBS, and like, what? So I had to try and toy with that, and then I had to restart everything. Oh, anyway, it should now be back. It should be back. There should be game noise. You should have game noise now. Oh. Hopefully you do. So. Oof. Oof. Anyway, we've seen ID. They will now play against GV tomorrow, whereas GSM, they will play in an hour against ENT. I don't know who I've got next. So we're still waiting for these teams. So we're still waiting for the results on all of these. No, everything's been restarted, Snoops. Everything is restarted. Literally everything. But, surely I'm not going to wait an hour. What the brackets are. It's just madness, yeah? Not much I can do about it. It's sorted now, I think. Oh, well there we go then. Game sound is back. So that's one good thing. Very buggy sound. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the sound. It's mad. Let's have a look. I don't know. It's all very weird. I don't know then. Let's try this instead. No. No, well, can't get game sound then. So game sound is playing up massively. So it would appear I seem to be having major issues with game sound. I don't know what is the issue here. I don't know what is the issue. It's bizarre. Just really weird, you know? I don't know what is happening, other than just a lot of weirdness. Just a lot of weirdness. Okay. I don't know then, guys. I don't know why I can't get the game noise. Okay, is the game noise now back? I don't know. I don't know if the noise is back. I have no idea. I'm trying to muddle through this to see if I can get this noise back. It isn't the game, but I'll try the game. Oh, I've got messages. But it isn't the game. Yeah, I've checked the sound setting, snooze cop. I don't know what it is. Ah. Now I've got no noise at all again. Now all the noise is gone again. No, it just doesn't want to play today. Let me just try something else. Let me just check something. me just check something. I don't know where the noise has gone. All my sound is gone. I'm picking up no game sound. Okay, you should hear game sound now through the microphone. Oh, giddy aunt. No, what you're getting now is game noise through the microphone, which is awful. That's through the microphone. At least you'll hear game noise, but this time through the mic. I'm going to leave it at that for the moment and try and sort it out later, because I have no idea. Yeah, so I might leave it at that for the moment. I mean, we're not meant to go out now for another long time, actually. We got another like 30 minutes, man. So, Feast are still, they're still playing, and Cats are still playing. And today we've got GSM. They'll go out in about 15 minutes. So you're gonna have to deal with the game noise coming through the microphone, which isn't the best. In fact, it's not the best. There's nothing I can do about it. Oh man, what a nightmare. Yeah, but I think you're hearing the game sound now through my microphone. So my microphone is now picking up the game sound, which, as I said, isn't the best. Typical. At least you get to hear some noise. What an awful stream. Sorry about this. Not much I could do about it, guys. If there are technical issues, there are technical issues. And, you know, they come and kick you in the teeth when you least expect it. Again, I don't change any of the settings, so I don't understand why it suddenly decided to sort of have a hissy fit and do what it's done today, but, you know, it did, and it has. There's not much I can do about it. It's bloody annoying, I tell you. Unbelievably annoying. I mean, who in their right mind wants to stream? Oh, madness. It makes it even worse because there's like a 4-minute delay, okay? So the delay doesn't make it easy. Still trying to work out what's going on with this bloody sound, because I just do not know. Oy, 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 oy. If you're gonna muck it up, do it, you know, properly. Don't do it in halves, you know. You have to do it properly, man. If you mess up, you have to mess up correctly, you know. Don't do it. Don't skimp on messing up. Royally mess up. That's what you need to do. Craziness. What a game. Wowzers. That is one heck of a game. That's Pew Pew Gunner. Nicely done. 6,501. We'll get the invite come through soon. Not yet though. Let's see if Feast managed to get... Who was the winner between Feast and Cats? Oh, we still don't know. The quarterfinals upper bracket. Oh, so it was Feast beating Cats, and they will go in through to tomorrow, where they will face off against HLV. Well, Cats will drop into today, and we're going out with GSM. I think they were going out against ENT. So that's how it's working, and they're going out when? In what? 10 minutes, give or take. So time for another replay, I think. I'm not going to even try to change the noise now. I'll sort the noise out later. I'm not going to do it now. No point doing it now. Oh God, another Normandy. Everybody's playing well on Normandy by the looks on it. This time this is Innerman in the T95. Eek. Well, at least I've got a bit of time between now and the CIS stream that I'm doing later to try and sort of illumine the sound out. Which I need to do. obviously, because you're not going to be. We can't continue like this with the noise going through the through my speakers and into my microphone. Well, at least you've got some game noise now. Not much, but enough. These things are one hell of a massive capote. It had one in real life as well, by the way. In fact, the pattern had an even bigger one in real life. Huge. Still not a big fan of this tank. It's okay, I guess, but it's not fantastic. Yeah, exactly. Hit points just casually bouncing off the back of a Sheridan. I've casually bounced off the back of a Sheridan. Yeah. In a tournament last night, I casually bounced off the back of a Vickers. Yeah. Twice. It was AP. Alright, Veggie mate. Oh, look at that. Oh! Inman goes down! 4,730, eh? I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's a heartbreaker, but that's okay, man. How long we got? We should have 5 minutes. I believe 5 minutes. We're going out in the lower bracket, so we should be going out with GSM, I think. Yeah, in 5 minutes, we'll be getting, well, 7 minutes, we'll be getting the invite through very shortly. So that's who we should be going out against ENT, because those are the games for today. I don't know, I don't know who we're going to be assigned to, GSM or whoever, one of them. Going down to the challenges, let's see how they're doing. Well, so far into the semi-finals tomorrow, you've got Calm, RN, Cam1 and EA. Going into the lower bracket to play today is Low, E4D King, and should be UI Touchbox. And it is, well, look at that. They lost against RN, but they beat Low. Well, that's interesting. We didn't have a final stage in the main tour. As you can see, we've only got 2, upper bracket and lower bracket. Yeah, I'm doing the challenges though, not the main event, because I just need to know if I can, if I've got enough time between the streams, basically. So. So let's see what invite we get. If we get an invite, we should get an invite. I don't know who we're going to get. We should get an invite. It should be coming through like soon. There we go, look. Da da da! Who we got? Oh, we've got GSM against DNT, as I expected, so we'll just wait. Oh, I'm not going to muck around with the sound, don't worry. I'm not going to muck around with the sound, that would be just disaster. So you just get some rubbishy sound in the background, that's about it. And can't help that. I'd rather not play around with it again and you know, make a bad thing worse. I mean, it was disastrous enough to begin with. Let's not add to the disaster mode, yeah. And after the stream, we'll try and sort it. Oh, my giddy aunt, what to do, eh? Alright, let's jump into the room now. See, we're ready. We're going out on Rockfield again. It's best of 5. In this is the lower bracket, round 1, final stage. So we'll see how it goes. Unfortunately, I think whoever loses today goes out. I'm not sure. Is there a round 2? No, there's a round 2. There's a... No, they might go into tomorrow in the lower bracket round 2. I'm not sure. And then there's a lower bracket round 3. So yeah, I mean, whoever I don't think they go out today. Just think they have a difficult time trying to get back into that upper bracket. They get anyway, here we are on Rockfield. We will have ENT on the north spawn and GSM on the south spawn. Looking at the teams, well, neither team has readied up yet. I'm just hoping that the ENT guys do turn up. They've got 2.5 minutes. I think plenty of time. Here they come. Don't forget, it is best of 5, so it's the first of 3 victories, basically. So we're just waiting here for the teams to ready themselves. The way they're currently standing, I mean, that's a lot of IS4s. Hey, the bear nose, how you doing? So GSM look like they're going to be readied up first. So far we have Saturn in a Kranwagen, 7 Glock in a Vickers Light, 7 Notebook in an IS4, 7 Ruler in an IS4, Jupiter in a 215B, Pluto in a Kranwagen, and Uranus in a Kranwagen. Just waiting on 7 Notebook. I don't know if he is going to go out in a IS4, but looks like he's going to. ENT at the moment, well, they've just put Iron in, so at the moment we have Skipper in an E5, Iron in a potential E5, Zero in an E5, Alpha in a Kranwagen, Mr. President in a Kranwagen, Striker in a Vickers, and Fat Batman in an E5. 7 Notebook look is changing to an E5, so just making sure. Glock in a Vickers, Notebook in an E5, Ruler in an IS4. Yep, so wow, 3 Kranwagens here for GSM. An IS4, 215B, and an E5 in a Vickers Light. ENT on the other hand, well, they've got 3 E5s, 4 E5s, 2 Kranwagens, and a Vickers Light. So we have got seconds remaining. Not touching the sound, don't worry. Not going to remove the sound, not going to change the bar. It is what it is, it's all set now, everything's sorted, so oof. it's a round robin, so yeah, there shouldn't be too much of an issue. They should be going, whoever loses this will still progress into round 2, I think. Well, I don't know, we'll find out. I believe it's not the case because it's a round robin, so. But enough of that. Now it's time to follow all the action here between ENT and GSM on Rockfield. Final stage of Winter Championships, lower bracket, round 1. Let's get a buy into the back of the map straight away and see where they're going to be going. Well, it looks like ENT are already making a beeline for the A and the B cap with Striker going to overlook C. Moving over the map to have a look at what GSM are doing. Well, GSM en masse are kind of heading for the B and A area. That means Striker will have uncontested real estate at C. 7 Glock moving quickly towards the A cap. And he is going to drop in there. But Iron is coming up. GSM are trying. Oh, good shot into Iron there by Pluto in the Kranwagen. But the Vickers of 7 Glock does get pushed out of the base. And he gets a good smacking on the way out, allowing Iron to drop in. Now the E5s of Skipper, Fat Batman and Zero all lined up as well. Here taking good all down positions. You can see 7 Ruler down there in the IS4. Can't really do much. There's nobody overlooking the B cap. But 7 Ruler's not going to chance it. A cap has gone. Oh, but Zero's there for ENT. He's dropped down, moving round. 7 Notebook considering trying to push forward. Try to use that gun depression. It's not that great though. It is not that great in the E5. It's a good gun depression, but it's not fantastic. And you've got Pluto here in the Kranwagen. And you can see, oh, the 215B and 7 Glock moving around to the map towards the C cap, forcing Striker out of there. Mr. President saying in the chat, we have the cap advantage, which they do. And Striker's probably trying to look to try and get something down, but he's not there quickly enough to reset the base, and 7 Glock puts a shot into him. So he has to get back out of there. Going back over to this side of the map, which is where all the action is. They do have the cap advantage, ENT. Mr. President was quite right there. And as you can see here, we got Fat Batman, Mr. President and Skipper in a good haul down position. Really preventing GSM from doing anything. I mean, GSM are under the cosh here. They've got to move. They've got to push. Iron is spotted, but he doesn't really care because, okay, Jupiter maybe have to get shots in, but he gets a shot across to Jupiter. Glock winging a shot over Iron's head. Zero here just managing to keep 7 Ruler at bay in the B cap. So GSM need to think about what they're going to do. They've got to do something, and if they push over here, then they don't have the gun advantage. They have 4 tanks up, but they don't have a gun advantage. Or they probably do now because Striker is teamed up with Skipper in the E5, and they're going to push the C cap together. And that's exactly what they're going to do. Together they're going to push the C cap. They're going to look for Jupiter. Skipper is going to be pushed. Oh, Jupiter's now spotted. Oh, Jupiter. That's a good shot into Jupiter there. Jupiter could be in trouble here. Skipper getting a good roll. That's what he needs into the back. Yes, he does. And the Vickers now, Striker is being pushed by Jupiter. 7 Glock not coming to help. Oh, Striker's in trouble. Skipper not really helping him. Striker's going to go down here. Down goes Striker. Now they're pushing over the other side of the map. You can see they're pushing Fat Batman. Fat Batman's trying to get out of there, but he can't. He's going to get pummeled massively. And down he goes. Iron's down. Striker's down. Fat Batman's down. I think rotating around for Skipper there was not a good move for ENT. Zero's now in trouble. And so is Alpha Omega. But Zero is in trouble now. Now they've got a B base and they're getting the A cap. Down goes Zero. Alpha Omega in the Kranwagen here is in trouble. Down he goes, leaving Mr. President and Skipper. I don't think it was a good move of ENT to rotate round to the C-cap there. In fact, it split their team quite a lot. They did have the tank advantage at the A-cap, and they did have the cap pressure, knowing that GSM had to push them either one way or drop into B. But Skipper and Striker peeling off from the main pack, leaving therefore only 4 tanks up, 1 tank down, and giving the advantage to GSM. And GSM were not slow in taking that advantage. So 1-0 to GSM here on Rockfield as we rotate those spawn points, this time with ENT on the south spawn, GSM on the north. ENT have read it up first. We have Skipper in an IS-4, Iron in an E5, Zero in an E5, Alpha Omega in a Kranwagen, Mr. President in a Kranwagen, Striker in a Vickers, and Fat Batman in an E5. Am I doing the stream for GV? Well, I'm doing this, which is ENT against GSM. I don't know about GV, sorry, can't help you there. Fat Batman. Brilliant, isn't it? Moving over to GSM, we're just waiting for 7 Glock to ready up, but so far we have Saturn in a Kranwagen, 7 Glock potentially in a Vickers Light, 7 Notebook in an E5, 7 Ruler in an IS-4, excuse me, Jupiter in an IS-4, Pluto in a Kranwagen, and Uranus in a Kranwagen. Although 7 Ruler, just unreadying there. Advantage at the moment is with GSM, and I must admit I think ENT made a bit of a mistake there, taking those 2 tanks away from the A-cap. Anyway, that was then. This is now. Looking at the hit point advantage. Well, there's next to another beginning. It's 300 hit points near as damn it to GSM, but that's about it. Nothing at this stage of the game, to be fair. Let's get a pie into the back of the map and see what ENT are going to do this time. Well, Striker's heading always to that C-cap. And we have Fat Batman in the E5 heading towards the B-cap along with Zero in Skipper. Iron is probably going to be joined up by Mr. President with Alpha Omega overlooking again towards the A-cap. Again, this time though, GSM en masse. 7 Glock again heading towards that A-cap. He jumps in. 7 Ruler is going down to overlook the B-cap, and the rest of GSM is coming up behind to give support to 7 Glock. 7 Glock gets smacked there, cap gets reset, and this time Striker, I don't know what Striker is doing. Is he capping C or not? I mean, the C-cap is wide open. He would have spotted something. I mean, it's great that they pushed them out, but now they're pushing through. 7 Notebook is leading that charge. Along with Saturn, Fat Batman could be in trouble here. Fat Batman again and getting smacked left, right and centre. Zero, Skipper and Iron are coming around to try and help him out, but Fat Batman is in serious dilemmas here. So is Saturn though. Saturn is also in serious trouble. Now his Striker's in trouble as well. Down goes Saturn. Fat Batman's going to go though. Down goes Fat Batman. Striker's got to get out of there, so they've both lost a tank each. Now we've got 7 Ruler. There's 3 of them on 7 Ruler. They don't seem to be wanting to finish him off. This allows Pluto to come in and help them out. And he has. Skipper's going to go down at this rate. Down goes 7 Glock. Down goes Skipper. And they still haven't finished 7 Ruler off. 3 tanks against 1. I mean, to be fair, they should have finished him off a while ago. But they haven't. And he's still alive. In fact, he's going to take Iron out because now Pluto and Uranus has come round, and Pluto manages to take Iron out. 7 Ruler now finally Alpha Omega's putting shots in. Down he goes. It's 3 on 4. Striker, however, is looking worse for wear. Whereas the Kranwagen of Uranus here maybe have to put some good shots into Mr. President with support from Pluto. Or maybe not. He's not fired yet. There goes number 1. And there we go again. Now Jupiter is in trouble, but he puts a good shot into 0. And he manages to take down... No, that was Uranus taking down 0. Alpha Omega trying to get that last shot into Jupiter, but he can't do it. It's now 3-on-1. Alpha Omega is the last man standing. He's in trouble, though. I don't think he's going to survive this. He's going to be DPM'd. He is going to be GPM'd. Jupiter can come round and put some shots in, and so can Uranus in the Kranwagen. Uranus and Pluto are very, very healthy. And Alpha Omega, there's nothing he can do. ENT are going to go down here. They're going to go down 2-0, giving a massive advantage to GSM. And there we go. Well played, GSM. Really good stuff. But their failure to finish off 7 Ruler was well, it was a failure, to be fair. Absolute failure. You know, there were 3 tanks there. 7 Ruler had sort of basically rushed into 3 tanks. And the focus fire, I'm not being harsh here, ENT, your focus fire has a lot to be desired in that one, mate. Because 7 Rulers should not have been allowed to escape from that YOLO. No, it wasn't a YOLO, it was an advance or a push or whatever you want to call it. But he pushed into 3 tanks, 3 heavy tanks at that. And he got out of it. He survived, basically, for the loss of 2 tanks. So, don't know how that happened, but that was then. This is now. We're moving on to Halas. And this time we will have ENT, who are firmly having their backs against the wall here. They're down 2-0 against GSM. They will be going out on the North Spawn. They've already read it up. We have Skipper in an IS-4, Iron in an E5, Zero in an IS-4, Alpha Omega in an E5, Mr. President in a Kranwagen, Striker in a Vickers, and Fat Batman in an E5. Moving over to GSM, they will be on the South Spawn here. They've got a distinct advantage because they're 1 away. It's best of 5, first of 3 victories, remember. So we have Saturn in a Kranwagen, 7 Glock in a T22, 7 Notebook in an E5, 7 Ruler in an E5, Jupiter in a 215B, Pluto in a Kranwagen, and Uranus in a Kranwagen. Saturn just not fully readied. Now he is. He's changing to an E5. He wasn't an IS-4. No, he wasn't a Kranwagen, sorry. He's now in an E5. So we're just waiting for him to fully ready up. There we go. So GSM, they're a victory away from sorting themselves out today. After what they will see as a disappointing start against ID, they've turned it around here against ENT. ENT, they seem to be a bit flustered, to be perfectly honest with you. I mean, the focus fire has not been so great. Some of the decision making has been a bit suspect, to say the least. I mean, taking those 2 tanks around to the C-cap on the first game was a bit suspect, and their failure to deal with 7 Ruler in the last game was also a bit suspect. But let's see how we go. So hit points, nothing to it really. Let's get up high into the back of the map. So we have Striker and the Vickers heading towards C. We have Fat Batman and Zero, and probably Iron as well, heading towards the middle area. They're going to be supported by Alpha Omega, Mr. President and Skipper. Mr. President's probably going to overlook B as Skipper jumps in. 7 Glock in the T22 heading towards the A-cap. He has been spotted, so he doesn't about face. Uranus here in the Kranwagen is just overlooking, and then the rest of the team here heading towards the C-cap. Which... Striker was on his way there, but he's moved away from there, and they've just sort of camped themselves into the middle here with Zero, Alpha Omega, and Fat Batman. Fat Batman has been spotted, so is Zero. C-cap is going to basically be uncontested now, to an extent. Although Iron, yeah, Mr. President saying, don't bleed, we have caps, which is true, so no need to bleed. They need to get into good positions here. Now the A-cap is wide open. That's a good reset onto Pluto there. I think that came across from Fat Batman. Yes, it did. Pluto again getting a smacking, this time by Iron. And an HE this time from, I don't know who that was from, the Vickers, a Striker, I believe. So Pluto having to come out of there. 7 Ruler trying to come round and get shots in to try and relieve some of the pressure. Skipper in the IS-4 now dropping into the A-cap, so the cap advantage will distinctly go to ENT. Pluto's desperately trying to get C, but again, it's not worked. It's been reset. Skipper is now having to move out of 8. That's being reset as well. And we got Saturn and 7 ruler here in their E5s, looking to try and put some shots across, but they can't get the cross shots in at the moment. Jupiter has moved to the middle area, trying to use his haul down capability to help out as well, but he's got no shots either. And then we've got the Kranwagen and the T22 of GSM looking at the ACAP. But look at the points here. The points are certainly favouring ENT at the moment, which again puts GSM on the back foot. That's because he's going for a blimming mic now. That's the problem. So you're hearing everything coming through a microphone. So at the moment, hardly anything's been bled. Mr. President's been shot a little bit, but nothing much. Looking at 0 here. I mean, ENT have put themselves into some relatively good positions. And I don't know where GSM are going to push. Well, we've got the T22 thinking about the ACAP. Skipper and Striker in the IS4 and Vickers respectively are overlooking B, so they can't really take the B cap. But GSM have to push somewhere. They do have to push. And you would think with them stacking up the E5s here, they're going to push along this flank onto Alpha Omega, but Alpha Omega does have some cover. That's a good shot into Saturn by 0. They must continue their push though. If they're going to go for Alpha Omega, they need to go for Alpha Omega. And they are. Alpha Omega is the target. But they've got to focus him. Notebook needs to get involved as well. Now 0 is rotated round to help out. And as you can see, Fat Batman is going through the middle, trying to take out Pluto. Down goes Saturn. Pluto's going to go as well. Pluto's not going to last. This is going to go. Alpha Omega finally goes down, but down goes Pluto as well. So it's coming at Fat Batman. Fat Batman goes down to 7 Glock. However, 7 Notebook and 7 Rule are really under pressure over this side of the map. I mean, 7 Notebook has got tanks all around him, bless him. 0 might go down if they can get a good shot into him. Yes, they do. Slowly, but down goes 7 Notebook. 7 Ruler is going to be next. He's not going to last this battle. 7 Glock needs to get involved. So does Jupiter. So does Uranus. Time is running out. It's 3 on 4. Glock is in trouble. And again, I mean, they're just putting themselves into trouble here. This is ENT. GSM put themselves into a lot of problems. A lot of problems. Uranus is going to go down now. He's not going to last. Oh, he is going to last. Oh, there you go. Focus fire, eh? It's what you need. So there you have it. So ENT bring it back. GSM seem to be all over the place there a little bit, if the truth be known. Again, I mean, it's all about focus fire, and if you're going to push in the right places and don't go in dribs and drabs. But well played for ENT, bringing it back. It's now 2-1 as we go back into Hallas, changing those spawn points. What profile picture? I have no idea what profile picture. So we will have ENT now on the south spawn, GSM on the north. ENT have read it up. We have Skipper in an IS4, Iron in a Kranwagen, 0 in an IS4, Alpha Omega in an E5, Mr. President in a Kranwagen, Striker in a Vickers, and Fat Batman in an E5. Looking at GSM, who I said is on the north spawn, they will have Saturn in an IS4, 7 Glock in a T22. 7 Notebook in an E5, 7 Ruler in an E5, Jupiter in an E5, Pluto in a Kranwagen, and Uranus in a Kranwagen. Hello, Poland. And Tomic, how are you? Richie Rich, what profile picture are you talking about, my friend? I don't understand. You have to explain that one to me, please. You know what, the avatar? Yeah, these streams don't have that one, mate. Sorry. There's no super fan avatar, I don't think. Not for these streams. Sorry. So, can GSM bring it back? I mean, they were on the cusp of victory, but they sort of took their eye off the ball on that one. Looking at the hit points again, there's next to nothing in it. So let's get up high. I'm still getting used to these new buttons. So this time we will have ENT. Well, we've got Striker going towards the A cap, Zero going to the middle area, well, Fat Batman is sort of heading towards C, but they're going to basically try and dominate in the middle area. Saturn jumps into the B cap, but the A cap will be taken by Striker. I don't think they're able to reset from there. Striker is spotted, however, but I don't think they can reset. So cap advantage. Oh, cap advantage will actually go to GSM, but it's next to nothing. Uranus in a good position there, trying to cover the C cap. Jupiter, Pluto just covering as well, with Ruler and Notebook and their E5s going up, trying to put some pressure on. The C cap is being taken by Skipper. Thing is, they are outnumbered up here, our GSM. We have Fat Batman, Alpha Omega, Iron and Skipper all there. There's only Zero, Mr. President, and Striker missing at the moment. Good cap reset. I think that came from Uranus. I'm not sure. So Skipper is having to move out of the C cap. He is getting bled a little bit. Nothing much though. If you have a look here though, I mean, we've got Fat Batman and Alpha Omega ready to like coiled springs, waiting for Notebook and Ruler to come over the top in their E5s. Skipper is trying desperately to get the C cap, but Pluto, Jupiter, and even Uranus have got shots into him. And you can see that GSM are collecting their points just ahead of ENT. Zero here, well, he's got no shots on at the moment, but he knows where the tanks are. Alpha Omega's trying to push up. He's trying to push up. He is worried about those tanks over there, though. They can get a good bead on him, but he is tempted to move his Alpha Omega. Oh, that's a good shot there, though, by Alpha Omega. That was into Uranus. And Skipper, again, tries to get the C cap, and again gets pushed back out again. Now we've got Notebook and Ruler here. They're just trying to prevent Alpha Omega and Fat Batman from doing anything. Saying, trying to push Striker and the Vickers over to the B cap. So that's what he's going to do. I mean, is there anybody covering the B cap? I mean, Saturn, Uranus and Glocker here. So again, Skipper jumping back into that C cap. That's a good move, actually. All the guns have now turned away from the B cap. Striker has been spotted though. Glock may push down onto him. Glock is going to push. And just jumping into the cap there, has given them the advantage. No, it hasn't, sorry. Glock is going to push after Striker here. And we're just going to stay with Glock at the moment because it's a bit of a standoff over the other side. So now Glock, ENT do have the advantage, but dropping into that A cap, that B cap, sorry. Glock does really need to drop into the A cap to get the advantage back. Now they're pushing over this side with Jupiter, Pluto onto Skipper. May not work out like they planned though. Here comes Ruler and Notebook pushing onto Fat Batman and Iron. Oh, but 7 Notebook is looking worse for wear more than Batman is. Fat Batman may escape this. No, he may not. Skipper's in trouble. Alpha Omega's in trouble. Skipper's certainly in trouble. Skipper goes down. Now Alpha Omega could be in trouble. Fat Batman has managed to get out there. He needs to get shot into Jupiter though. Alpha Omega goes down. Fat Batman unable to finish off Jupiter as the Kranwagens of Pluto and Uranus come round to help out. Zero is now trying to hold fire. Down goes 7 Glock. Down goes Jupiter, but down also goes Fat Batman. Taken out by 7 Ruler. Now Zero is in trouble. Now look at the points difference here. GSM have got this. If they can just hold on and take Iron out. Iron's in trouble because he's in a Kranwagen and 7 Ruler maybe have to get a shot in. Yes, he does. And again, Striker, too little, too late. They do manage to hold it off though by taking the second cap, but not for long. Striker was too busy taking the cap. Down goes Zero, but it was all over anyway on points. Wowzers. Wowzers. So, GSM taking the victory here against ENT, which is surprising. I mean, ENT didn't really put many feet wrong during the PYS, but it seems like their strats and their focus fire was a little bit out of sync today, and they put themselves into all sorts of strange problems. GSM put themselves into problems in the first game on Hallas, but they kind of hold their nerve there. So congratulations to GSM, commiserations to ENT. Exciting to watch both times. So let's have a look, see how it all goes. So GSM will go through to tomorrow. Don't know who they're playing yet. ENT, however, that's it. They are out. ENT are not progressing. They have gone out here. They lose to GV and lose to GSM. So that is it. They are out, I'm afraid. We're waiting on Durr now and Cats, and they're still playing. Of course, all these teams are through to tomorrow. So, unlucky today, ENT. Unlucky. But yeah, I mean, I think that's it. I think that means that ENT are out. Because they have fought all the battles for the current stage to find out if the team is advanced to the next stage. Tournament regulations. So, there you go. And so let's just make sure that we understand the tournament regulations. So it's meant to be a round robin. It's a double elimination. There you go. It's a double elimination, not round robin. That was my fault. So yeah, it's double elimination. So they are out. It's simple as that. So ENT are going home. That's unfortunate for ENT, but because they played really well in the PYS. Still waiting on Cats and Durr. We don't know about those two yet. So once we know about Cats and Durr, well, we'll be in a better position to know what's exactly going on. And they are must be quite tight up there. So let's play a replay. And then we'll come back. This is I lost my hit points. Put it in the chat. Well, I'm sorry about the first part of the stream. I'm just waiting to find out what the last part. Anyway, as I was saying, sorry for the first part of the stream. I mean, golly knows what was going on with those technical issues. Never really had that before. It's very strange indeed. But we got it resolved towards the end, so to speak. We get resolved eventually. Took time, I admit. Was annoying, I admit. Wasn't the best, I admit. But slightly outside of my control. It's not like I invented the internet or the computer or YouTube or even OBS. I invented none of this stuff. I just press buttons and things happen. Well, normally they do. They didn't today. No matter how many buttons I pressed, things did not happen. Oh, I lost my hit points. He's getting told off by the Death Star. Telling him wrong side. Mainly because the Death Star, I think, is dead. Well, I have no idea why a Death Star's died over there. I mean, that's a bizarre place to go in a Death Star. It's very aggressive for a Death Star. And I don't think he was ever going to survive that, to be fair. Oof. Goodbye, Moose. People are very aggressive in their Death Stars nowadays. It's very strange. Very aggressive Death Star, that. It's 3 against 5. But I lost my hit points. I've still got all his HP. Hello, Death Star. Being aggressive again, I see. Have a bit of those apples. You didn't like that, did you? No, you did not. Oh, the AMX. What are you doing? You lucky devil. Another good bounce. Now it's 3 on 3, so they had a tank advantage, but clearly it's gone. And that Death Star's still alive, and so is the Conway. No, the Death Star is not alive, he's deaded. The Conway's alive. Hello, Conway. Goodbye, Conway. Maybe because it says Uncle Playing Blitz in your name. Maybe. Just throwing it out there. You know, it's deductive reasoning. I deduce, as your name says, Uncle Playing Blitz. I don't know, wild stab in the dark. Now it's 2 against 3, and the AMX is about to be deaded. He's deaded. My God, 1,260 blocked. Finally, you've lost half your hit points. And there's the T-57 Heavy, doing what T-57 Heavy shouldn't be doing. Sat at the back. Wouldn't be so bad, but yeah. The name, its role is in its name. It's a dead giveaway. It's called Heavy, as in heavy tank. Not, you know, it's just a dead giveaway, really, isn't it? The clue is in the name. It's a big clue. AMX report 57. Well, like I said, the clue is in the name. It's a heavy tank, hence reasons called T-57 Heavy. Not a T-57 camp at the back, tank. As you can see, the name is not apt because he hasn't lost all his hit points here. He's only lost majority. We could change name to I lost most of my hit points. He was going on an adventure, wasn't he? He was, watch how aggressive I can be in my paper-thin Death Star. Goodbye, 57 camp. Sorry, 57 heavy. You gone, man. Great game. Look at that. 7,968 dished out. 57,000 credits. Poor old Death Star here. He did get something out. And as you can see, fail tune. Nothing like a fail tune to, you know, to hand in there. 57 time. The 57 heavy actually did 4,500 damage, but that's not the point, is it? Right, let's find out how we did with cats. Meow. How did they do? Well, GSM are in the quarterfinals. Who will they be playing? Well, we don't know. We don't know who they're playing. We're still waiting on this. Oh, and cats are beaten Durr. 3-2, so cats will go into tomorrow. Durr are also out, along with ENT. So Durr and ENT are out. So who are GSM playing? Well, we don't know because it's not until 10 to 4 tomorrow, not today. So ID will be playing tomorrow. They'll be playing GV at 3 PM my time, which is obviously a different night for everybody else. And then HLV should be playing Feast. Yes, they are. And then Durr are out. So where are cats then? Well, cats are into the quarterfinals of the lower bracket tomorrow. So whoever loses in these games will go down and play GSM and cats. And that's it for today, guys. That's it. That's the end of the stream for today. I'm back again later with CIS on the Challengers Tour, though, to be fair. And then straight after that, I'll be with EU, rolling out with Aqua against Imor. So hopefully by then I will have sorted out the disaster that is noise. So, sorry about the first part of the stream. Couldn't be helped, unfortunately. But thank you anyway. Congratulations to both Cats and GSM for making it through to tomorrow. Commiserations to Durr and ENT. They're both out. That's it. They're going home early. But no doubt they enjoyed their time. And they'll be sporting their pro avatars nevertheless. And until then, guys, enjoy the rest of whatever day you are in and wherever you are. And I'll catch you all again soon. Until then, bye for now.